All right, what is up, everybody? It is your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, Fat Jolly Guy, and we're back for another episode of Edge of the Map, original homebrew campaign. I'm joined once again by the usual band of misfits. We got Slow-Mo 21.
Hey, everybody.
We got Joe Cool.
What's up, everybody?
We got Mr. and Mrs. AP. Or Mr. and Mrs. Non-Clutch.
Technically, you're not wrong. They're both AP.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but
They're both.
and last but not least, I got Static Sevenfold, aka Tim.
Heyo.
Anyway, we had a crazy session last time. You know that? Y'all know that?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
There's a better way.
Well, not only that, Moon fucking died. Did you know that? She could have did the deads.
Almost did.
All I know is someone ran to her side very quickly to to stabilize.
Anyway, as you all left the chamber of the ancient white dragon and proceeded along through the rest of the hell dog infested tunnels, you came upon a vault of gold, fighting an iron golem there. Defeating the security system, you very quickly started scooping up the rags, or scooping up the riches that were available to you. Vesper and Moon investigating the room just beyond the vault. They found a Paladin of Light's final resting place as a skeletal figure resting in a bed with a clutch journal in its hand. Spoke about its final regrets, about how they turned away a group of Paladin of Deaths away from their garrison, only to later find that they had been slaughtered by demons during the night. Their bodies had been brought back to the garrison, and they were given what honors the Paladin of Lights could figure out for fallen paladins. Vesper, investigating some of the area nearby, actually located what looked like very well-kept Death Knight armor. Very odd that a Paladin of Light would take such special care of a Paladin of Death's armor. It was almost as if it had been placed there specifically to be found by somebody such as him. Other than that, a moment was shared between Vesper and Moon, where Moon kind of expressed some concerns that she had had about Vesper and the path that he was leading, leaving Vesper to question some things. Upon leaving the small resting place, the Paladin of Light, Vesper returned the journal to its final resting place and exited the vault, adorned in his newly located Death Knight armor, only to find that his comrades had completely cleared out the Paladin of Light vault of all the golds and riches. An unknown amount now rests inside of Valmora's bag of holding, and even Nellis, who swore he was not going to pilfer any more shiny shit after the crown incident, his pockets are not light. You continued along until you found the back of a bookcase, which you believed was going to lead you into the library, which was sealed by magical wards, allowing the newly anointed Paladin of Light, Damien, to kick in the door, so to speak. You were greeted by a mass of pit fiends, 3 of them in total, and a battle immediately ensued. Fireballs were flung in the library, followed quickly by one of Vesper's Umbra Bursts. While the Umbra Burst and the Fireball met and they conjoined, and the excess of magic in the area caused an explosion of violent proportions, destroying nearly everything in the room and causing a massive explosion of magical powers, which dropped the barriers, obliterated an entire pit fiend, and threw everyone against the wall. But it still wasn't enough. The battle continued. And as it raged on, a pit fiend got the better of Moon. His attacks were able to knock Moon to the ground. This caused Damien to go into a rage, caused Vesper to go into a rage, and Nellis to fall into disbelief. As the rest of the fiends were quickly dispatched and everybody rushed to the aid of Moon, she finally came back to us and was able to be stabilized. Even Valmora was critically wounded and was able to be stabilized as well. Taking their...
was I?
Oh, was it you? Oh, it was Whisker. It was Whisker, not Valmora. Sorry, my bad. Whisker was critically wounded. Taking their injured comrades lower down back into the dungeons to an area that looked like an infirmary that had several cots. They were able to take a long rest. And that is where we find ourselves today, as the group wakes up from their long rests. Giant Constrictor on watch.
Just a random question. Did we ever say how much gold was actually pilfered?
I said it was a hoard of gold. An untold amount.
Yeah, roll d20.
Hey,
Not a bad roll,
Moon. Guess what? It wasn't a 3 or a 4.
I know. It wasn't a 10.
Oh my god.
I don't know what it is with the 10.
It's someone's favorite number.
Hey, there it is.
Ring of the devil.
Maybe scroll down.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, weird.
It's not showing up. It didn't even roll on my screen.
It was a
Oh,
10, but try
refresh.
again just to see.
Yeah, it showed
Make
up
sure
for
your
me,
rolls are
so.
working.
Refresh your whole screen.
That one was a 9.
They are having, like they said, they are having some issues with Forge, so
Yeah.
we're just gonna have to try the best we can today, because it's Lord knows what we got going on today.
All right, good.
We'll work
I was-
with
I
what
was
we
able to
got.
see
We'll
that
work
one.
with what we got, yeah. All right. Oh, before we get started, to continue on to the story, as y'all were going to lay to the long rest, Vesper was also met by a strange dark deity in his sleep that warned him of his continuing down this dark path may not be the best choice for him, and that there is a better way. That was another thing that happened last session. We were joking about that, and I forgot completely about that part.
There's a better way.
No, there's not. I am the best thing since sliced bread, Vesper.
Also, Whisker, I don't know if you caught it last session, but because you had a long rest and whatever you drank, you can no longer talk to Benny. You have slept it off.
I'm more worried about these 2x4s that's holding my arm together at this point in time.
I mean,
Yeah.
the kobold made sure that you weren't going to move your arm while it was broken.
That is for sure.
Facts, I give you that much, but did we have to drill holes in my arm to put 2x4s on it? I mean,
He said he was a doctor. So,
What did he do? Get his PhD out of a Cracker Jack box?
Home Depot.
Facts. I can understand.
I figured as an artificer, you would appreciate that type of medical treatment.
I'll do it my damn self.
So I'm gonna kind of sit up again and get into the corner.
I want everybody to go ahead and roll perception as you're waking up. Because we're going to just go ahead and hit this hard on the head.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I would if I could.
I can do it for you if you need me to.
Yeah, Jolly, can you do it for me too? Because I'm having some issues.
Yep. Okay. Vesper.
Yes, sir.
With the absolute natter as you're probably waking up. I don't know how you would sleep. Describe to me how Vesper would sleep. So that way I can describe the situation.
Okay, I mean, being where we are, I slept in armor, and I was just laying down, but I don't need a long amount of time. Being half elf, it's only a few hours. So I would have stayed up most of the night and calculated the 3 or 4 hours I would have needed. So being in this dungeon, unaware of basically enemies, you know, even though we've basically almost cleared out this floor, we don't know what else could be out there. So I would have had my new sword in hand, like on my chest, almost as if I was dead, really. And then as I would be waking up, it would be coming to my side and like across my knees as I stood up on the side of the bed. You know, like if I was sitting on the side and the sword was across the knees.
Valmora, with the second highest perception, how would Valmora have been as she was waking up?
She would have been a little jury, but not really, because she's been meditating the whole time. Very thankful for the morning, but also trying to figure out her feelings towards what all had happened and transpired recently. But yeah, Valmoria, she feels I guess rejuvenated in a sense, but that's pretty much it. Not much more than that.
Wasn't Val on watch?
Val's
Sure.
giant constrictor was on watch as she was.
Okay.
Yeah. As you are all kind of coming up out of your rest, Vesper and Valmoria, almost instantaneously, you notice that Nellis and Shisha, their beds are empty where they were sleeping. And that they are both sitting in the floor between the beds. And that she and him are like almost face to face with one another.
Let's come over here. And what is all this?
As you begin to look, you see that Nellis is kind of in a trance. And Circe has her fingers kind of piercing almost into the mask and into Nellis's face. And it doesn't look painful, but it's definitely that her fingers are piercing through the mask and into the face of Nellis.
I'm going to raise my sword, which is still in hand, and say, "What are you doing?"
Vesper, What is going on?
don't know.
Circe will pull a single hand back as she hits the tip of your sword with one of her long fingers and kind of pushes it to the side. And she doesn't break eye contact with Nellis. As she puts her hand back and you can see the fingers, they kind of slip through the mask. It's not a stabbing motion. It's like they're almost vaporeal as they pass through.
Can I do an insight check?
Absolutely.
One second. Did I take that as a? I cast guidance, so you get a +4. So you got a
So
roll
16.
of 4 on it. Oh, so you got a roll of 4.
It's plus a D4. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So 16. Moon, I kind of imagine that maybe Moon kind of jumped up on the end of the bed and is watching this from there. While you're looking at it, you don't see any kind of foul intentions at play here. And you see as she's like working her fingers into Nellis's face, and then just as soon as this is all happening, she kind of pulls all of her hands back out, and Nellis relaxes. Jeez.
What the hell was that?
I was trying to see if I couldn't put his soul back.
At least warn us next time.
I don't. This power that I have, it just speaks to me. I don't have any control over it, really. So I just have to act on impulse. And it scares people sometimes because even I don't understand what I'm doing. So it just came to me what I could probably or might be able to do, so I had to try. So, but I don't think it worked. Because, and she reaches up.
Away.
She reaches up and she takes the mask off away from Nellis's face, but like just enough. And as she pulls it away, you can kind of see Nellis's shoulders slump ever so slightly. And you see, Moon, it's like almost perfect for you, but you see this like the wisp of soul between the mask and Nellis's body. And then she just puts it back, you know? And now his shoulders rise again, you know?
I see.
Whatever that binding magic from your book, it's strong stuff. And combined with these, as she kind of shakes her hands, it might very well be a permanent thing.
Well, I'm gonna have to figure out a way because he's starting to stink.
Hey.
No offense, Nellis.
Oh, I am a little ripe.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, cousin. Good morning.
Good morning, Damien.
Oh no, I'm missing some shit.
What are
Morning, Moon.
what are you missing?
A lot of my inventory is missing.
What do you mean?
Like my keys, like all the little miscellaneous things I picked up, like the things for Gideon, all the trophies.
See,
Like the key stuff is here, but I am missing some things.
I clicked the thing that told it to ignore anything that added in Foundry, so you shouldn't be missing anything.
It's all good. I only know how to add in Foundry, so everything I've added has been in Foundry.
Yeah, make sure you add it as loot, though. Everything you add in as loot stays in Foundry. D&D Beyond doesn't touch your loot table.
Gotcha. Well, I have most of it. I was just the book, which I think is in my personal chat that we have, which is so I could just recreate it. So that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, loot. Grimoire of Nocturnal Remedies, Black Magic Healing. And then the description is this, which goes here.
Anyway, so what's the game plan here?
Well, I think it's time that we left this. I don't even know what this is called.
Infirmary?
I mean,
Time to get her to safety.
we still haven't found those soldiers.
Yeah, that's a fair point. They've got to be in here somewhere. We haven't even found their dead bodies anywhere. Everyone we've found has been Duskholm. And like, no offense, but like not the friendly Duskholm either, you know?
I think that we should at least check and make sure the rest of the cave is empty, just to make sure that they aren't here.
Well, we did not go over that bridge.
And that is true. We could cross over the bridge.
And there's also
Well,
the
I'll tell
passage
you
behind the Kobold's pantry here.
Aye. It's really
What's
a
that?
preference, I guess.
What was that thing you guys killed in front of that portal? Do you remember?
Oh, it was
Whiskey got
a.
us tripped in?
Hang on, it is a. Blah blah. Let me look it up in the monster manual again. A daffodil. Started with a D. Monsters, standard monsters.
A Nalfeshi.
Nalfeshi, yeah, there you go.
No. Fishy.
Nalfesn or HNEE.
Malfeshny.
A
Nalfeshni.
Nalfeshi.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, I know what that is because I got that in my notes because I fucking took all the metal off the tusks.
Well, do you all have preference on which way we go?
This passageway is closer.
Aye.
Huh? Well, all roads lead to paradise, I suppose.
Val, your snake is in the way. I hope it's not gonna eat me.
No, it's not gonna eat you. It's okay.
Well, that's good, Val. Well,
Whiskey, how do you feel?
With that, I'm just gonna like roll over and fall out of the bed and just fucking thump on the ground because I've got these 2x4s attached to my arm.
Ah, shit. What the hell? What happened to you?
It's a Red said he was a doctor, and now I've got this, and I'm just gonna kind of like wave it around.
Well,
Why
can't
wouldn't
you take
let
it off?
Val or Damien look at it.
You sat there
Grabbed me and brought me down here.
You know
Like, I was
we have
almost-
healers in the party. How long you been sitting here with a broken arm?
Guess however long I've been asleep.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
for crying out loud. Get over here, Whiskey.
Hang on here. Where is it? I'm gonna start digging through Whisker's backpack here. I know you got one in here somewhere. I see you pull it out all the damn time. Here it is. As I pull out like your mechanical wrench. And I put it back in your backpack.
Well, now we do this, and here we go. And hopefully it should feel a lot better. Might feel a little tingly for the next hour or so, but should be okay.
It was pretty tingly to begin with.
Well, I bet it was asleep with you had freaking half a tree worth of lumber hanging off of it.
Aye.
Go talk to a Red wherever he's at.
Where is he at?
Red, wake your ass up.
Hurry.
No, the last thing I remember before passing out is he said he was a doctor and I didn't trust him.
Yeah.
You're coming with us.
Here's my special book, you know. Look at what it did to Nellis.
Where are we going?
We're exploring the rest of the cave, and then we're going to leave you to your peace.
Can't you just leave me to my peace now? The rest of the cave is dangerous, you know.
Exactly. We need reassurance. Get out.
Reassurance that it's dangerous? I already told you that.
I will not say it again, Red.
Fine, where are we going?
Going to find the Duskholm soldiers if we can.
Hey, Red, what's going on?
Well, apparently I'm being kidnapped by your paladin here.
Better than being killed.
I
You open the doors again.
fair,
That's what I thought, Vespa.
fair enough. Yeah, let me push these. There you go. After you.
I thank you kindly, Red.
And now after you, Red, I will be the last.
Well, who's gonna close the door?
Nobody.
Okay.
And I will do a perception on Zebu.
Looks like
I'm blind. I can't see.
Blood!
I'm blind.
Blind!
Moon, Whiskey, you coming?
I trip and fall. I'm not used to my armor.
I mean,
It happened to Damien.
I can't move.
I need to refresh. People are in that position.
That's why. I thought we were still there.
I got a 26. What'd that do?
What do?
That perception.
For what? What are you perceiving?
The area that we just walked in.
It's a cave. There's stone everywhere. It's cold. It's dripping water.
So we're in caves now?
Can I investigate the stone?
Oh, there's a puddle of water on top of the stone.
Oh, it is? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought that was a gem.
There's a
Oh, it
pud-
looked like a little gem
I
or
guess
something.
it does kind of look like it. No, it's just a little puddle of water. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
That's why I did my perception check, so.
Oh,
It's the fountain of youth.
it's a fountain. It's a fountain.
Also, I'm doing perception on the cave because, you know, last time there were fucking dogs in there, so you know, you never know what's around the corner.
Yeah, you know.
Let me
With
do
Val
another
saying that the
perception.
snake's not going to bite me and how big it is, I jump on its back.
Nice. I'm a roll perception in this room.
24.
Well, after you, Moon.
Thank you.
Velmora, as you pass through the various spider webs, you are reminded of a place from back home. You know, spider webs are usually not a good sign, and these are fresh.
Guys, it looks like we have a fresh infestation. These are some fresh spider webs, so you might want to be careful. I think there's a mother lode coming in somewhere.
Aye.
Understood.
I think I'll sit back here with this puddle of water on this stone.
Hey, it looks like there's 3 passageways. Hey, it looks like there's 3 separate passageways.
Let's wait for everybody to get in here before we make a decision, Val.
Aye. I will be the caboose as usual.
Alright, but everybody else is gonna go before me, and you can stay right behind me.
Based on where I think we could be, if we came from the pantry, this way may just lead us back in, but I'm not entirely sure.
Okay. So if that way leads us in, then we either go south, which doesn't that go back towards...
If the
Outside?
configuration is similar,
Like,
I
Yeah.
would tend to agree. Careful not to touch the webs. You don't know what is lurking.
And at that,
It's
I
a web. It's
grab...
pretty obvious, Vesper, that it's gonna be a spider of some sort.
About to say, I grabbed some of the web and I put it in my bag.
That's how people die.
All right, well,
Val, if you don't want to drag the snake around with you, you can just move him to a blank space, and we'll just say that he's moving around with you.
all right, cool.
We'll say that he's like wrapped around you. You're wearing him like a boa.
Yeah. I forgot how to deselect them. All right, I got it. There we go.
Oh god. Oops. Excuse
So
me.
I'll go ahead and I'll just hide him for now. We'll just say you're wearing him, and then if you need him, I'll bring him back out.
Oh,
That was actually
that was really
Really
good.
good.
that was
Really
actually
good.
really good. Well, I will be behind. Nellis, would you mind letting Cirsa go in front of you?
Yeah. I'll stack up like that.
Why, thank you. And after you all.
All right, so where are we going?
Well, I mean,
What the
you
hell
could
was
always
that?
check one way and then backtrack to the other.
That
I say
sounds
we
fun.
go left here.
Hey, y'all see that? Whoa.
Right.
Y'all see that?
See what?
I can't be the only one. Maybe. Hold on.
Lost music. You
Maybe.
guys lose music too?
Yes.
Yeah. Huh. It's a little guy. It's a little guy.
All right.
All right. So, Jolly, would that little dude make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, I can do that.
What the fuck?
Dude, he's wise as fuck, apparently. What the fuck?
Apparently, holy shit. Well,
Smart ass.
He's a smart ass spider, apparently.
yeah, I see, Mr. Spider. Can I speak with him?
Do you have speak with animal?
I don't know. Did
Are
I
you-
gain that feat?
Do you? No, but I mean, don't you have a bag that you can make whatever potion from?
You are absolutely right. I do have my little mortar kit. And I have all the ingredients. Yeah, let me go ahead and make a one of those animal speaking elixirs. And for the sake of roleplay, I'm just gonna get down and start. Skirt, 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 skirt. All right, cool. Good. Hello, Mr. Spider. How you doing?
Mom, the strangers are talking to me.
Whoa! You said mom?
Wait, you can fucking understand me?
Yes, I can understand you. I am a druid.
Holy
I,
shit!
Yeah, I am one with animals. So this mom you speak of, is she anywhere around?
Nope, nowhere around. Leave me alone. Go away.
What are you doing around here?
Hanging out in my house. You're the one that come in here.
That is true. I'm sorry. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot. My name is Valmoria. We mean no harm and we come in peace.
Can you leave in peace? Because you're way too big, and you scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, we're actually, well, maybe you could help us. We're looking for a couple of, or a few Duskholm people, or we're looking for a few big people with maybe armor.
Oh, they're, yeah. Go that way through the tunnels, and you're gonna find her place. The
Her?
scary lady. Yeah, we don't go there.
Scary lady.
Yeah.
Which tunnel? Can you show me which tunnel?
Yeah, don't tell everybody not to move. I don't want to get stepped on.
All right, hold on, everybody. Spider says don't move. He doesn't want to get stepped on.
Yo, what is...
Vesper, he's not going to show us where to go if you don't stop moving.
Yo,
I
this
don't know
guy,
what you're talking about.
this guy, he's shady as fuck. I don't like him.
It's okay. You go. He said he'd stop moving.
All right, here we go. This one right over here. This tunnel. Go this.
So the spider
go this way.
says there's a big shiny lady at the end of this tunnel.
Scary lady. Scary lady.
Scary lady.
Yeah.
Lady.
Well, I think we've seen enough scary ladies, so...
But
I'd
she
hope
has
not.
all the soldier. She been drinking them for days, like
She said
fucking
she been
freezer
drinking?
pops.
Drinking the soldiers?
Oh
Who's
yeah.
drinking what?
Val, I'm sorry. Say that again, Val.
The spider said the scary lady's been drinking soldiers like sody pop.
Oh,
We need to move.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Spider. What was your name again?
Hey, I'm just a spider. We don't name ourselves.
Yes, you do. Everybody has a name.
Not until you get real big and people give you a name.
We'll call you Spidey.
Yeah. Bye, little Spidey.
Oh, okay, bye.
Wait, we can move?
Yeah, just
Yes.
don't step on me.
I don't know where you are.
All right. You guys, I don't know how to feel about this.
You want me to take the lead?
Well,
Yeah, well,
this way is a dead end.
Hey, Red, why don't you jump ahead here and you tell us which way to go?
no, I don't want him following. I don't want him leading us.
I would rather not. If The scary lady drinking people sounds like a good reason not to go this way.
But no offense, you're not human, so like you should be okay, no?
Ah, yeah, well, I died just the same. I would rather. This is outside of my. Can I just go home, please?
Look, you are our guide.
I
okay?
never
We
signed up
won't-
for
we
being no
don't-
tour guide.
And
It's
guess
also
what,
not-
Red? Guess what,
looks-
Red? I don't give a fuck. You
Mm.
guide us, and once you are done, you can be at your peace. We will protect you while we are here.
Yeah, I don't believe that part.
It looks like a campground is here. It was like somebody was camping out down here.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I kind of see ahead with the amount of light that's there.
Vesper,
Yeah,
as
I'm
you begin looking through these tunnels and everything, you see tool marks. You're seeing everything is lit up. You're seeing mining operations through these caverns. Like, these are narrow passages, but they seem to have dug somewhat recently, and it seems like they were being dug for purposes.
I have some tool marks here.
Can I do a perception on this room, please?
Yeah. Is that what your 24 was?
Yes, sir.
So Val, as you begin looking in this room, you see a semi put together campsite. Provisions in the barrels and crates don't seem to be too old, but they do start to show signs of mold. The fire is cold and has been out for a few days, possibly almost a week now. And it doesn't look like anybody has been here in a little bit of time. It's not old by any stretch of imagination. You know, it looks like it's been set up somewhat recently, but it's not been stayed in probably about a week.
Okay. I'm gonna investigate this chest.
As you move towards the chest, you find it has a massive iron padlock on it.
Oh shit! Wait, guys, Whiskey, come here. I found a chest with a big ass iron padlock on it. Can you possibly
Would you just
Tinker
like to try and thieve it out? Do you have my thief
Could I
tool?
possibly open it so I could stuff this kobold in it for putting me in together with two befores?
Yeah.
Vesper, you coming?
I want to detect to see if there's any magic.
Valmora, as you do your divination for magic, the chest itself begins to give off a very faint aura of magic. Nothing crazy, but there is a faint aura of magic around the chest.
Oh shit! Whisker, it looks like there's some kind of magic that's around the padlock.
I don't know if I can do anything about that, but we'll try.
What's up, Moon? How are you?
Are you coming along? Dang, I cracked
Um,
so hard.
Yes, I am just still lost in my own mind. What'd you find, Val?
There's some kind of chest with a magic padlock on it. It's like a faint kind of magic, but still magic.
Well, that's not my expertise.
I wanted to see if Whiskey could try to pick the padlock.
I'll give him guidance on his arcane skill.
I figured magic and be arcane or arcana, so
With an 18, that is enough to jimmy the lock on the chest.
Ooh, what's in it? What is in it?
It's got some magic. I would take a step back, Val.
Oh, hang on. Okay.
And it's a Tarask.
Ooh!
Damien, where are you?
Who wants to pick it up?
Me.
hey, I'll fucking. I guess I'll try.
No, me. I'm picking it up.
I want to know.
Whiskey, back away.
I
Let Val.
want
She
to
wants it. Let
know.
her. Let
I want to
her.
know right now who's picking it up.
Joe Cool, Val Moria.
Val, find it, Whiskey. It's only the right.
But I picked the lock.
But you did it as a favor.
Being their favors.
There you go,
Valmora,
Val.
Hmm?
as you open up the chest, what you find inside is a single deck of cards.
Oh my.
Let's go.
I should have picked it up. I wanted the deck of many things.
Wow.
It's alright.
Okay. Can I know what kind of cards it is?
Tim already knows.
I know too.
Valmora,
Yeah, like the minute he said deck of cards, I knew what it was.
Valmora, this is called it's a magic item known as the Deck of Many Things.
Okay.
Let me get a generator pulled up because this is something. Whew.
That can potentially help us or
This is for sure a
completely screw
Vesper
us.
thing. I'm just putting it out there.
Hmm.
If there was an item designed for Vesper, it would be the deck of many things.
This is yours. This is your magic item now, Valmora. But the
Yeah.
way that the Deck of Many Things works is you are able to draw a card from the deck, and it will give you something, or it could take away things. It's a monkey's paw magic item. It is both a blessing and a curse. You do not know what it is you're going to get until you draw the cards. Now, you have found a deck of 13. Just so you know.
Okay.
You can draw as many cards as you want at any time. Just so you know, you can draw one card today.
Or you could draw all
You
13.
can draw all 13. Right now, you can draw 3 now. You can wait. It's whenever you choose to do it. Okay?
Okay.
Oh,
So Vesper, this is a deck of cards of many things.
I've only heard rare stories of things such as this, Val. Be very careful when playing with things of such nature.
Well, I'm not interested. Whisker.
All magic comes with a price.
Hey, Whisker. I found this in the chest. I don't think it really pertains to me, so I felt like you would be better with it. So I'm gonna let you have it. It's all yours for the taking.
Okay.
Yeah. So, there you go. Have fun. Just let me know how it works out. I don't.
Was it bound? That'd be a great.
Hang on.
Actually, yeah, that is a good question. Is it bound?
And if so, can it only go to a wizard or someone like me?
It is. It's not bound. It's not a bound item, so she is free to pass it.
What happens when I pass it?
It doesn't
Nothing
say.
as long as you don't take a card out.
No.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Here you go, Whisker. It's all yours, buddy.
Yeah.
I've never been the card playing type unless it was spades, and this doesn't look like a spade deck.
Mora, you know how to play spades.
Absolutely, Damien. Do you know how to play spades?
We have to play spades sometime.
Absolutely. I had no idea you know how to play spades.
Whisker.
Val, I don't know nothing about spades, but I can tell you that this 13 cards here, it's kind of like playing poker. It could either be good or it could be shit.
Well, I'm so glad I gave it to you because it seems like you know more about it than I do. And since you gave me that amazingly well-crafted sword, I am very appreciative.
This is very nice of you, Mora.
Oh, but I wasn't the one that said, Whiskey, don't let Val get the chest. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, absolutely. You were being great, but you got this whole brand new ass fucking armor. What does Whiskey got? Then?
An air elemental,
Just pull it a rocket
more
launcher.
homework.
Yeah, but I think these deck of cards would actually help Whiskey help us.
Can I investigate to see if there's anything else in the chest, Jolly?
That was the only thing locked away in that box.
Bang.
What's the tin for? What's the tin for?
Well,
I think it's time.
Yeah, I think we should keep moving, guys. I mean, Whisker, you can play with your new deck, but you know, just be careful.
Sit here and shuffle them, but I know, don't grab one out.
Is everyone else coming? Where did that little motherfucker go, bro? How did the fuck?
Bro said, alright, I'm gonna head out.
Damien, as you begin to look for Red, you don't see him at the campsite, and you know that he wasn't behind you, and you go down the only available tunnel. At the end of a mine tunnel, you find a very tiny, crudely dug a hole, just tiny enough. And you were all distracted just long enough that he was able to squeeze his way through, and he popped out the other side. And as you peer through the hole here at the end of the tunnel, you see a soaking wet Red laying on this rock in the middle of this water, panting.
ah,
I come sprinting. What's wrong, cousin?
fuck him. I'm done with him anyway. Look under there.
I take a knee and I look and... I hope you have a good time, Red!
Red turns around and he gives you both the middle fingers, and he flips his loincloth up and reveals a massive cobalt donger at you.
Is it enough to get my hand in the hole?
It's cobalt size. I mean, your head would probably fit through, but that's about it. It's like a porthole size.
I would have to go under the water to get to him, or is there a clean shot?
No, it's a clean shot.
Please hit. Please hit.
And I'm gonna throw a vicious mockery on.
Oh, fuck.
You little
shithead.
You have vicious mockery?
Vicious mockery?
Oh, shit. Oh, all right. So roll for attack. See if it fucking hits.
We'll go with the sting first. Normal attack.
Yeah,
For
fuck
a
Oh, that
27.
fucking hits.
So we'll roll damage on the sting.
Oh,
9 force damage, which either it kills him or throws him in the water. And then as
And
I
then-
shoot the blast, I'm gonna go, "That's what you get, you little fucking shithead!"
And he fucking did.
let's go!
That is fucking hilarious. A -1.
As you
Oh my god.
as you have vicious mockeried and sting of darkness his ass, you obliterate this kobold into a pink mist of blood and darkness all over this rock. He is just this kobold had 5 HP and an armor class of 12. He is DTD.
I'm just gonna walk away with a whistle and be like, "Don't worry, cousin, I got him."
Fucking
Did.
god damn.
You did. Seriously.
Hey, go take a look.
Because I'm gonna fucking sprint down the hallway and peer my head in. Do I need to even roll to be able to see?
No, you just see the carnage of just kobold body parts on this rock in a bloody mess.
I'm gonna slowly stand up, walk out, and immediately spin Vesper around and give him a big old bear hug.
I'm gonna need you to I need you both to make a saving throw higher than 11 of a d20.
Just straight up D20.
Yeah. That'll work.
Oh yeah.
I think that's good.
That'll work. You're both cool.
We gotta be careful when we touch each other.
Yeah. You guys kind of have this thing going right now.
Our yin and yangs are been yin and yanging.
Aye.
I'm just gonna be, because of the happy mood I'm in from just destroying that guy, I'm just gonna keep whistling and like happy chucking my way along, like. Do-do-do-do.
What the hell was that about?
Don't worry about it. Cersa, Nellis, after you.
It smells like death now.
Oh, yeah,
Hey
don't worry about
guys.
it.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Anybody seen Red?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, that's fucking great.
What the fucking hell?
So yes, as I was
have
saying
no
earlier,
idea.
these caves were dug out. Tools everywhere. It looks like we're coming to a fork in the road. Val, are you still leading the way, or would you like me to take this one?
I mean, you can take this one, honestly.
Is there enough light on
Yeah.
this path to
Where-
see, like,
Yeah, that is probably darker than the normal mining path where the torches are at.
yeah.
But you
Well, I
have
have
the-
dark vision, but yeah.
Yeah, with your dark vision, you probably are seeing normal.
Okay. I'm gonna take one more step forward, kind of analyze. I see some rubble. Okay. If we continue down the path and ignore this way, as I take just like one step, or I kind of point, I see some rubble with potential bodies, so it could have been a cave-in, and then another path. So our choices are: we could either split up and go 3 separate ways, or we can head left and then backtrack, or we could keep pushing forward.
I don't
Um,
see how it's ever a good idea to split our group up, especially when we're here protecting a girl.
Speaking of, where are they?
All
Just
right,
behind us.
we're over here.
They over here. We could either go left or right.
What looks safer?
Dennis.
Well, right looks like a cave in, left looks like water.
Hmm? Well, you're leading the group. What do you think?
Left.
There's a better way. Left it is. As I take a step in and do a perceptione.
Let's all follow him.
Well,
Just move in front.
23. Vesper.
23.
I can move.
As you come into the room, you are greeted by several patches of red mushroom fungus growing everywhere.
Val, I think this would be more your thing. Some red shrooms of sorts.
Well, let's take a look.
Valmora, as you are looking at these mushrooms, you immediately recognize these as some of the most potent and deadly neurotoxic producing mushrooms in the world.
I relay that to him.
We're talking like we need to leave, like a level of noxious fume producing mushrooms.
Yeah. You guys, we need to leave and go back the other way.
Don't
It's
have
not,
to tell me twice.
All
What
right.
happens if you touch them, Val?
Yeah, you die.
Is that for reals or is that just you saying that?
No, that is for reals. DM, can I check to see if I know a way to extract them and put them in a container?
That is my question as well.
For uses later.
Valmora, with your horticulture background, you would probably have to pass a 20 on a skill check, on a nature check.
I'll give you guidance.
Can I use this on myself?
Well, I just gave you guidance.
All right, double guidance.
I
don't
think you
know
can
how
only
that
use guidance
works.
once.
All right, cool.
So you can either give it to yourself or Vesper can give it to you.
6.
Well, I mean, you got a 23.
Oh, well, you got a
needed to
23.
pass a 20, so.
Yeah. So yeah, you would be able to harvest without disturbing the spores. I mean, in a small quantity. I'm not talking like you're going in there with your bag of holding just like Pac-Man. You know.
Could he get 2? Or could he roll a d4 to see if he gets 4? Up to 4.
Here. 3 samples.
Val, may I have 1 sample?
Roll me a nature check to see if you can handle them.
What do I need to hit?
I would say 20 is probably for these kind
Okay.
of mushrooms.
I'll give myself guidance as well. Do I need to cast it or is that
No, I just know that you already have guidance on you.
all right? So then the 4 wouldn't even help me.
Yeah, 4's not
But
going
I
to be
could
enough.
use a 3, and then I could use one of my inspos. No,
Yeah, you could put inspiration on it.
I got to see what I have. I got to open up the Discord. Go to where'd you put it in player chat? I think.
I have. You got 2 luckies, a 10, 2 8s, a 6,
I'll
and
put
2
a
4s.
6 on. Put a 6 on it.
Okay.
That'll pass. 23.
That'll do. 23. So, with all of that, yes, he would be able to handle it.
All right, you can have one. Just be very careful.
Very careful. Got it. The first thing I'm gonna do is put it in my chalice of elemental infusion to now make it a potion.
Interesting. Give me some time to think about that.
You got it.
Oh, you better think about it.
Let me think about that.
All right, Val, I take your word for it. Let's get out of here.
Oh, it won't let me sign in.
All right, Moon, you're on front now.
Do I need to do a perception check to see that this is
So
locked?
this right here is a cave-in. So
Okay,
it
so I was
is
up.
it is blocked right now.
Well,
Oh, I almost took Mold Earth too. Oh, that would have been clutch.
I have
I do.
Mold Earth.
Do you?
Yeah.
You can maneuver these boulders right out of the way then, I would believe so.
Yeah, with Mold Earth, yeah. So
Well, I'm doing it.
with that, Valmora is capable of terraforming essentially, and she's able to remove a large portion of the rubble, opening up a way into that room.
After you.
Valmora. Your skills just keep getting better and better.
She just sprints it. Oh, these guys must have died from lack of oxygen.
Or from those mushrooms.
Sounds like a good time to me. I'm gonna investigate and see if this is like a hole or a cave or there's spiders in there of some sort.
It's just a weird shadow. That's not even like it's not a
I was
cave
just
or anything.
double-checking.
It's a weird
Alright, so
shadow.
then I'm investigating the room.
So Valmora, with her perception check, you see various mining equipment and several dead bodies on the floor that look like they have been here for looks like a couple of weeks. Probably have been here since the collapse, the cave-in. Looks like they were trapped on the other side and nobody came to get them. Looks like they were mining some sort of mineral deposits in the room of an unknown substance. Moon, with your perception, about the only thing that you can apply differently to them is that the pickaxes are worn down to the nub, where they can't even use them to have dug back out of the rubble of the collapse.
Interesting. Luna's gonna pick one up and just examine it.
Vesper, with your investigation, as you reach down into the cart and you pick up this unknown metal of types, it is almost like a golden amber colored of orange, but it is definitely a dense metal.
Can you guys send whiskey in here? This is... I believe this to be very rare. Whiskey? Sometimes I miss our Benny connection, but could you take a look at this? It's a metal unlike I've ever seen. It's dense, it's heavy, but it's... Can you make out what it is, or could you perhaps use it to maybe fix our new bot, or build something for the ship, or for maybe Nellis?
All right, guys, I gotta head out real quick.
Alright, bro.
I mean,
Is he here?
I don't know. Tim, are you there?
Tim, you muted?
Timmy Tim?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was trying to reconnect everything back to the computer. Listen,
Ha.
I could probably use it to do a lot of things with Vesper, but I'm not 100% sure yet. What do I need to roll?
Don't you have a way of identifying things?
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I do. Haha. I'm retarded.
We all are. It's okay.
I'm special.
What you're looking at right here is chunks of what is known as Night Shadow bronze. It is a very, very rare material. And it's such a rare component that most people think that it doesn't even exist. And it's highly sought after in the tinkerer's market because it works so good in tiny componentry, because it's when you make things like springs and sprockets that are so small, it doesn't bend, it doesn't break, and it will hold forever.
I will relay that to Vesper.
Does it resemble my armor?
No.
Okay. Mine is like a dark obsidian, like black.
Yeah, yours is
Yours is obsidian. This is bronze.
yeah. Yours is made out of obsidian steel, just so you know.
Perhaps. Well, if you don't know what we could use it for, we could leave it. But if you can somehow use it for something, we could throw it in Val's bag if she's willing, and perhaps we could experiment. I don't know. It's a very interesting piece of metal here.
I think that you should take some.
Good
I
luck
think
getting
that we
it out of
should
the
probably-
wall. Holy crap.
Val's got some tools.
What do you see, Nellis?
Well, I'm looking at this stuff right here. Look, this stuff is buried in this wall. I think it would take us a long time to dig the rest of this out of here. I think whatever's in that box is what's going to be got.
Yeah, I think what's in the box should work.
There are 6 ingots worth.
Nice, Max.
Well, scoop them up, kid. As with everything, we never know when we're going to need this stuff.
It'd be fun.
If you
Nothing
need
on the bodies, Val.
If you need a bag of holding, here you go. As Nellis opens up his bag.
And with that, I'm just gonna start shoving all of these pieces of ore into Nellis's bag.
Good deal.
Onward. Moon, Damien, what are you two doing out here in the cave?
Waiting for you, silly.
Right.
Loot. Night Shadow Bronze.
Is that a different pathway you got there, Moon?
That's the last one left.
6 pieces. All right.
How you holding up, Whiskey?
Not too bad. My arm's
Yep.
starting to feel a little better.
That's good.
I sure do miss Benny, though.
Well, if you're lucky, maybe I'll give you another sample.
If you're lucky, maybe I won't take one while you're asleep.
Moon, what are you perceiving?
The room.
Moon, as you are coming into this room, it is a supply room for the mining operations. Various types of minerals can be found in this room. Everything from raw copper to raw iron to tin. All sorts of things categorized and placed in these crates. Looks like they were mining it out and preparing it for shipment.
There's a lot of goodies in here.
Is this locked?
It is not.
I'm gonna do an investigation on it.
I give you guidance out of 4. I got it. You got a 11 now.
Moon, as you pop the lock or pop the latch on that chest, and you open it up, it looks like it's various ledgers and books, all documenting what is here. It's all the documentation needed for this stuff to go to wherever it is going.
She's not gonna be very interested.
I don't know, Moon. Hang on. Things like this, when they have mining operations like this, they usually have somebody they're going to receive this kind of stuff. And if Duskholm is mining raw materials and they're trying to send it somewhere, Magnus is going to want to know who's getting it back home, right?
Who signed off on it?
I guess
This is going to be
so.
good stuff for him, right?
They're trying to get this metal, right?
That's what I'm saying. If the bad guys are trying to get metal for something, and we get this information to Magnus, he can know who and what is not playing on his side.
Well, maybe you can understand it better because I'm not. She's gonna hand Nellis the paperwork.
I will take it and... all right, hang on. Nellis is going to kind of flop on the floor and as he kind of spreads it out around him. Okay, yeah, this is, these are shipping manifests here. Yeah, here, look here. This is all talking about a BAM Enterprises. BAM. Looks like they're the ones that are getting all of this material. Because they're all the destination. And it says Elfka? Does that ring a bell to anyone?
Well, we have to do a history check.
Yeah, does anyone know where Elfka is?
Oh. Hey, yo.
Vesper, you almost fall down at the name Elfkar. Because you know Elfkar to be an old Aranthian town. Not too far away from the capital. It was a place that you and your cousin spent some time chasing women and fluting around in your younger days because you felt like it was far enough away from the eyes of the important people that you could act sort of normal.
I'm gonna stutter back and almost fall over. You see like a ghostly look on my face, like pale as pale can be.
Vesper, she's gonna put her hand on your shoulder. Are you okay?
Where's Damien?
Damien,
What is it?
I think he's having a panic attack.
Well,
Damien.
what's going on? Speak up.
Look at these documents.
Nellis is going to hand up some paperwork.
Is that what I think it says?
It says Elcar. You know what Elcar is?
Let me see if I can remember.
Post guidance. Because you have to remember.
9. With a 9, Damien, you're like, it's on the tip of your tongue. You're like, it sounds familiar. I don't really remember it. But you're looking at Vesper and it's like, it's clear as day to him. And you look at him and you're like, why do I know that name?
With my nat 20, would I be able to recall a story and tell him something that we would have done?
Absolutely. Go ahead and tell us the story from Elcar.
Don't you remember? We were just lads. Maybe 15. We used to run away and go try and pick up on all the older ladies coming out of the club, out of the poker hall. And we would always get caught, but we would never get scolded. Don't you remember?
Ew.
That's
Slightly.
our people. But how?
I don't imagine that your people are there, guys. Maybe they just kept the name?
Well,
With the ice DT. She said our people's still around.
Well, yeah, but if they all
on
left...
an island.
Yeah, if they all left and got out of that place as it was falling down around them, I'm saying maybe Duskholm, just for the sake of not updating paperwork, maybe they kept old names?
Still, it's a lot of material here.
I would think that would be confusing to them.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've heard that name. And
You know what? Hang on. Here's what I'm gonna do. As Nellis is gonna take the whole chest, paperwork and all, as he's cramming it back in there, and he's gonna slam the lid on that. And he's gonna take this whole box. Yeah. And he's just cramming it into his bag of holding. I learned that one from Val. Anyway, I'm gonna take that shit to Mag, because if anybody knows what's going on with Duskholm, it's him. And maybe some of this
better get me and Damien answers.
and if there's an old Aranthian town that they're doing something with all of this shit in, maybe he knows.
Well,
But what do we do with all this stuff in the meantime? It's way too much to haul in a bag. Even a bag of holding, we can't hold all of this in there.
Do you think we could hide it in your tent?
Oh shit!
No, I don't know if that's a good idea. Why
No,
would we need all
no,
this?
Actually,
that's a great
you know,
idea.
Moon, that is a great idea.
Nellis is gonna start digging through his backpack.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
start picking up.
Hang on, I gotta find it first.
I don't think it's a good idea that I take anything in there.
Why? Where? What? Speaking of which, Moon, where did it take you to? You never did tell us where you went to in my wardrobe.
Did I not?
No.
Moon is gonna blush. I went to see him. Death.
Wait, my wardrobe gives you a direct access to your voided plane?
Yes.
Huh.
Surprised you haven't tried to ask to use it more.
Yeah.
Well, I am not meant to be dead yet. He said so as much when I almost died yesterday.
Well,
There it is.
Bad things happen when you're not in the realm you're meant to be in.
Inside
Much like
Vesper's
anything
head.
do.
Vesper, did she just say that she has direct access to the voided realm through this contraption the cat has?
This is gonna be in my head as well. Maybe.
We need to get in there. We need that power. If we can gain access to the voided realm, we will be unstoppable. We could siphon so much dark energy from that place. You would be the greatest warlock this world had ever seen. Find a way. Convince Moon to open the wardrobe to the realm so that we can go in.
We shall see. See what I can do.
Nellis opens up the wardrobe. And as he does so, he opens up the tent flaps and he holds them wide open. And you just see a warehouse as far as the eye can see. Whisker, this is the first time you've ever seen Nellis's wardrobe, is it not?
Actually seen it, yeah. Like you've used it a couple of times since I've started playing, but
So
it's
what
always been
Nellis's
where I've been gone.
Nellis's wondrous wardrobe is a trinket item. It opens it opens up from a bag, and it pops up like a tent, and inside the tent opens up pocket dimensions for what the user needs, and they open up to places that the user has either been to or a place that the user finds to be the most happiest to him, or them, I should say. So in this case, Nellis has opened up a pocket dimension to a warehouse that he has used throughout his adventures.
So for Nellis, it's a warehouse, but it's different for me.
Yes, so when you look in to it right now, you're going to see whatever makes Whisker the happiest he's ever been. Only Nellis can change what is the wardrobe.
Okay.
So think about what you see when you look inside the wardrobe. What makes Whisker the happiest ever?
his lucky random shirt.
Nellis is going to start dragging boxes in and out of the wardrobe. And you're going to see Nellis just pop in and out of his wardrobe dimension as he's hauling more and more of these boxes in and out of the wardrobe.
just gonna sit there with a look of shock on my face, and then I'm just gonna pop into your wardrobe.
Ah, where'd the kid go?
Inside.
Oh. Hey, Damien, Vespa, can you at least grab some of these boxes and move them close to the door so I don't have to come as far?
Aye.
Should we do strength check?
Yeah, go ahead if you wanna do that. Yeah,
Anyway,
Where am I allowed?
you guys have got that. Hell, even Moon's throwing in her good weight. I'm gonna do one for Val just because I can. Val's not really too much into manual strength, but she'll throw it in, kinda, you know. Maybe she's helping Moon, kinda, you know.
Walking by the entrance while stacking these boxes, would I now see something different, or is it still where I was the first time?
It's whatever your happiest place is. So if that
Gotcha.
has changed since the first time, it could still be that toy store that you've seen from the first time that the wardrobe is open. And Damien's could still be the library.
As I'm moving some boxes as I walk by Moon, she kind of hears me like mumbling to myself that there's a better way.
Vesper, are you okay?
What? Huh?
Are
Just
you-
just helping Nellis. Just helping Nellis.
You seem troubled. Moon is gonna place her hand on your shoulder. You know, you're not alone. We can help you.
We?
We're your family here. All
Oh
of
yeah,
us can
yeah,
help you.
yeah. Of course. I just, the nightmare from the other day, and here's another one, Nellis.
All right.
Just trying to clear my head still.
Should be the last few.
All
There
right.
you go, Nelly.
Thank you.
Should be the last bit.
Catch!
Ah, yeah.
You still got it, Nellis.
Hang on. I want to do something with that. Oh yeah, he's good.
Tell me I would have knocked a mask off while you were inside your tent. Oh my god. Oh, that would have been.
right.
I mean,
Is that all of them? Is that everything?
Yes.
Looks like it.
Looks like it.
Is the kid still in there?
I haven't seen him since you opened it up.
Whiskey,
Moon will
if you
have
can hear me, you gotta come out. We can't come in after you.
We'll have to talk later.
With that, I'm gonna pop back out of your wardrobe.
Hey, Whiskey, where'd you go, man?
Home. Well, the only place I felt like home anyway.
Yeah, a lot of people see home. Vespa sees a toy store, and Damien sees a library, and apparently Moon just sees a dark pool.
That's not exactly.
I saw the gale wind.
What? Hold up. Wait a minute. You saw the gale wind. I don't see the gale wind. I got to go back to the fish farm. You got to see my... Well...
I don't know. I saw the gale Galewind.
I'm gonna whisper to
Right.
Whiskey so nobody can hear me. Do you think you could do me a favor?
To moon?
No, Whiskey.
What's that, Vespa?
If you find yourself back at the Galewind, perhaps, could you... I don't know. I feel like Moon hasn't had her relic for a while, and if it's there, could you bring it... Give it to Damien. He'll know what to do.
Can I bring things?
My enchanting tools. My enchanting tools got destroyed on the ship a long time ago.
Can I bring things out of this?
Yeah.
You can
Potentially, yeah.
bring things that were there from your memory.
Oh.
So whatever the point is that you remember them from, you can bring them here. So at the point that you would have seen the Galewind or you would have remembered it from, those items would have been there, but you would have had to seen them on the Galewind to remember them being there.
Well, me being all over the Galewind, would I have seen them? Because outside of people's bedrooms, I really, I went everywhere.
My relic was in the walkway.
Yeah, so if her door was open, you would have seen it if you looked in.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I took it outside in the stairs.
She did.
Yeah, and you had it in the kitchen once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he probably saw it while we were trying to figure out what room he was going to get in when we were all arguing.
And Whisker
I
did
thought that we
spend
had
time
talked
in the
about it.
captain's quarters and his room.
Yep. I spent time all over the Galewind.
So yeah, anything
I
that
would've
you
shown him my enchanting tools for sure. He's an artificer.
now that's true
Do
too.
what?
I would have shown you my enchanting tools. You're an artificer.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to
No,
bring those
I-
out, you can do
I
so.
remember the Galewind just like it was before we crashed it. Before I started tinkering with the motor and changing that over and
Yeah, so everything was there. Right when I
Yeah.
died, basically.
So you guys are telling me that I can go back in this place and grab things?
Yeah, watch. As I
Absolutely.
walk in. It's in here
I have
somewhere. It's in
nothing
here
to grab when
somewhere.
I go in.
Yeah, got it. See? And I'll pull out that same rubber duck toy that I had shown the first time.
Oh.
But here's the thing about the wardrobe. Whatever you pull out of your memory and bring here, we get to have it here. But you literally forget about it in your memory. So it exists here now. Until you put it back. You're literally taking your memory and bringing it here. So just remember that.
With that, I'm going to go back into the wardrobe.
Oh shit. It lives. Oh, she's so beautiful.
Oh.
Carter.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. He can bring Carter back.
Yes,
Oh, no.
I can.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Whisker, you find yourself on the main deck of the Galewind, a ship that you only spent a small amount of time on, but it is the closest thing that you've felt as home in a long time. It was taken from you very soon from an attack at Eighth Year's Landing. And now the wardrobe is giving you access to it once again.
And she's just as beautiful as the day I lost her.
Whatever you need to do, you may move freely about the ship and acquire the things you need to acquire.
Well, so we're gonna first start by. Yep, I was gonna say we're gonna first start by moving to the mid deck here. And we had some tools that Damien had asked me to grab. So I'm assuming those would be in his room.
Yep.
So we're gonna run over, we're gonna grab those. And then Vesper said something about a totem for Moon, so I'm gonna grab that. And as a last ditch effort, and because Val seemed to like this little rat, I'm gonna grab Carter.
Oh my god.
And then I'm gonna exit the wardrobe.
As you come back out of the wardrobe with your tools and the totem and Carter in tow.
Why?
Val seemed
Damn
to
it.
like him.
You don't even know who he is now.
I
So,
wonder if Carter would object.
what do you have
No,
there? Was
so he will remember Carter, but he will not remember him on the Galewind.
Oh, okay.
So if you say something like, "Oh, you remember when Carter like climbed up the mast and scared the shit out of Damien in the crow's nest?" It's not there.
I'm gonna be like,
Gotcha.
nope, never happened.
Yep.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Welcome back,
So would
Carter. As I'm just gonna sigh and give a little head nod.
Squeak, 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 squeak. Squeak.
So, would Moon's
Squeak.
like remember her totem? Like, even though it wasn't on the Gilwin at all
It's-
times.
This is in his memory, not
Yeah,
mine.
it's his memory, not
my memory.
Got you.
So I won't remember the totem being there. I won't remember Carter being there. Your enchanted tools that I'm holding, I won't remember those being there.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Made more clear.
Everybody else will, but my perception of that memory, that part of reality that we went through, I'm gonna be like, nope, never happened.
Yep.
Those weren't there. You're wrong.
It is sacrificing his own memories to bring those objects essentially through time to this plane right now.
Moon. Yeah, have you given it to Moon?
No.
Just overly
I haven't. You're overly excited. I don't know. Vesper said to give it to Damien and that he'd know what to do. But
Not pretend
knowing,
Moon isn't paying attention.
so I know that's what Vesper said to do. Me being me, like Carter's ran to Valmoria. I'm gonna be, hey Damien, here's these tools. I know they were on the Galewind when it went up. Like, here's this, and at the same time, I'm going to have your totem, like, right there. Like, you can see it, but it's still in my hand.
Oh, thank you. Moon. Hold on 1 second. It's just to see what's in this room.
Looks like kind of like maybe like a place where somebody would have had breaks. They would have eaten some meals and stuff.
Would I know that Whiskey had given him the totem?
I mean, you asked for him to bring it out, so you probably watched him hand it to Damien.
Okay. I'm gonna see Damien move into there and be like, Moon,
Yes.
you should go talk to Damien.
Is he okay?
I think he
He told me to wait here.
I think you should go talk to him. So before you leave, Damien, just stay at the entryway. Yeah, like as you're walking out, I kind of want Moon to walk into you as you're walking out.
Moon, you can. Oh,
Oh, I didn't mean to run into you, Damien.
it's okay. You can come in. I just wanted to make sure that there was no one or dead things in here. Well,
Are you
gonna-
okay? Are you sick?
I'm gonna shut the door.
I might be. But I asked Whiskey to do something for me when he went inside the thing, and he was able to bring back this. It's all like kind of pull it from behind my back.
Oh, I had thought that I had lost it for good.
As if I thought I'd lost my enchanting tools. They are not lost yet.
Oh, Damien, you did this for me?
Yeah.
She's gonna go in to hug you instead of grabbing it.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
I'm gonna use. Hang on. I am gonna use. Let's see. Prestidigitation.
Ooh,
Prestidigitation. Oh God.
Prestidigitation.
I'm gonna whisper. Get some.
Get some. Why?
Why? He said.
So the lights go out?
No, I get to create an effect, so I use the sound, and right? Is that sound or is this a light effect? Oh, I used the wrong one. I'm sorry. Not prestidigitation. We're gonna do minor illusion. And the illusion is gonna be like, kiss the girl.
Bring that to me or her?
Both of you. Kiss her.
It's just like a weird cave sound, like.
Whoa, is somebody in here?
Do you think I can make something? Hang on. Go ahead.
I'm glad that you're. I'm glad that you. Yeah.
Are you feeling okay? Moon is gonna get closer, put her hand on your forehead.
Just a little, as the hip kids
you're
say these days. I
have some
flustered.
health potions.
I am totally
She's gonna
flustered.
put hands across your face. Flustered.
I am flustered.
I don't understand. Why are you flustered? Look at your face.
Do it.
What about a healing kiss? And I'm gonna kiss your forehead.
Thank you, Moon.
We're gonna do another sound, like in the whisper.
I don't know what to say, Moon.
Well, are you feeling better?
I really couldn't tell you.
Maybe I should feel your forehead again.
Ah.
At this point, I just imagine that Damien has like slid almost all the way down that cabinet and is sitting on the floor, and that Moon is essentially like standing above Damien and like has her, she's now taller than him, you know, because
Like a
he is
head
like
taller.
he's like looking up at her now. That is what in my mind I'm now seeing, since she is like a halfling, but she's strong, she's a monk, like she has physical power, you know. And with Damien's stuttering, like he, you know, this is what I'm imagining in my head. I just wanted to put that out there.
I'm gonna dim the lights now.
Ooh.
I'm playing Ultimate Wingman here.
You know, Moon, this brings up a funny moment that I remember just now for some random reoccurrence. It brings up a story my father once told me about him when he met my mother. He said he didn't know what to do because he just didn't know what to do. And, yeah, I kind of understand how he feels. Does that sound strange? It does sound strange, doesn't it, Moon? It does sound strange. I'm sorry I said that. Because I even said that. Wonderful weather down in these caves,
You
aren't
know,
it?
Fifi said that there's a good trick to people who do that. And she's just gonna take your face and kiss you on the lips. Or just a peck. And then she's gonna look at your face and she's gonna be like, now do you feel better?
With that, I'm gonna go and my job here is done as I walk away from the door.
Damien's gonna kind of like turn his head a little bit and put his hand behind his head. That was kind of nice.
Oh, it did make you feel better. How exciting. Well,
I don't know what to say, Moon.
she's gonna do a perception check on the room. That was great.
Moon.
Do we have to do something for us to be hiding behind the door?
Moon, as you were so focused in with what was going on there that your idol is kind of on the floor beside everything. And you know that through your religious studies, like, that is like a big no-no to have a religious idol on the floor. And so when you kind of like, oh, like, whoo, like, whoops, that's a no-no. So you like quickly pick it up and you look at Damien and you look at the idol and you're like, in that classic Moon form, like, thanks, I really appreciate this. And then you quickly just turn to the door and you see Nellis, you see Whisker, you see Vesper, all three of us in the doorway, like, oh, and then like as soon as you turn around, we're like, oh fuck, and we are like trying to get the fuck out of there.
Wait, don't we have to go this way to go further in?
Yeah, of course, yes. Mm-hmm.
So, Whiskey, what are you gonna do? You want to play like spades? I heard you knew how to play spades. Did you ever hear?
Oh God!
I mean,
do not
this
play
one game?
spades with the fucking deck of mini things.
Whoever's gonna cut spades first is gonna be in a world of shit.
Yeah. Just dealing
Nellis,
out
you remember
13.
that time when Carter ran up the mast and scared the crap out of Damien?
Oh, good times, good times. Ah.
Carter wasn't on the ship.
All right. Before we push forward, I need to take a quick break, go to the bathroom. Everybody go, take a moment, refill your drinks.
All
We'll
right.
be right back, okay?
Perfect. I'll be right back.
What do you make bombs out of?
Nothing at all.
To everyone in the group chat, I sent my reaction to what would have been Damien's face after the little peck.
Listen, if I had mold Earth, I would have picked her up and pushed her face into yours, like fucking, like like Magic Carpet did with it.
As if Toph was.
Oh man. Not bad though, right, cousin? Huh?
Not bad.
Dim the lights, kiss her. There. Oh, I should have just started singing.
I was waiting for you to go. Sha la 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 my oh my. You have to be the guy. You have to kiss the girl. Wow! Waiting for you to start singing it, man.
I don't want to get, we're live here.
Wow.
I had the nostalgic sad music going. It was perfect.
I just like the idea that Damien is supposed to
Be king.
He's
so nervous.
and just ooze this confidence of being this leader. But yet, when it comes to Moon and his feelings towards this halfling death worshiper, that he just melts in his armor and he can't get the words out, And that
Literally.
she just becomes this powerful being,
How often do you get to fall in love with your wife again?
I know.
I'm gonna burn my mouth if I eat it now, but I want it.
You're crazy.
What'd you guys get? What'd you make?
Pizza,
What kind?
pepperoni.
Mm.
I'll send you
Oh.
a snap.
Yeah, I like pepperoni pizza. We had chicken marsala pizza yesterday. Very solid. I should have sent you a
I
picture.
believe it's Brick Barn.
Red
Red
Baron.
Red Baron? Red Baron's not bad. I like Red Baron. We have
the thin crust.
we have cauliflower here.
We used to get the Giornos, but
We like the DiGiorno's. I like the stuffed crust DiGiorno's.
You like
I
the
see.
thinner crust.
yeah, I do like the thinner crust. But also, I hate stuffed crust. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You would like the pizza from the pizza place by my house. We should do a pizza day one day.
Look at
before
this
you guys leave.
fucking baby.
I don't mind.
I want
it,
to squish
but-
his whole fucking head.
You got him to kiss one time, and she's already talking about babies.
Oh, well, I already have a baby. He is 4, he's brown, and he has 4 legs.
Oh wait, I think we did do a pizza day from there.
Anyway,
We did in the
I
past.
think everybody that's because Joe's still going to be gone for a bit.
Mike and Joe's.
Matt said Pizza Village.
Yeah, no, it's Mike and Joe's pizza. They're really
So
good.
shall we continue forward?
I am
Are we
ready
getting
to
caught
pull back.
acting like we didn't just help or do anything at the doorway, or are we just moving past that?
I don't know. Shall we continue forward with the game? Since everybody's back?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
So
Okie
Moon, lead us off. What do you want to? You just turned around to see the three of us scatter. After just
She's-
laying a peck on the lips on Damien.
Guys, we're supposed to be coming this way. We want to continue exploring, right? Trying to find those men.
Yeah, definitely the men.
Yeah,
the men.
the men.
Val, Sisha, Carter, welcome back. Let's. It's this way.
Damien, do you need a hand up?
I think I'm gonna just hang out here for a second?
Okay.
You know, you being on the ground like that, this is the first time I can see eye to eye with you.
Isn't it nice?
Very punny. Huh?
Moon,
Huh.
as you continue into the next room,
You all right, kid?
I don't know what to go. I don't know what came over me, Vesper. It was just like my father.
Damien,
But,
I want you to know I've seen a lot of soldiers wearing armor, and I've never seen a codpiece that tight before. You should get that looked at. Valmora is going to look at you on the floor, and she is going to pull Thorn out just ever so slightly, and just give you that look like, don't you hurt her, as she slams it back in, you know? Not saying anything, but just know that Val's... as she continues on.
As I'm gonna just stand up and
come on, cousin, as I
kind
snap
of
my
like
finger.
shove myself in the corner, like, it was pathetic.
Now. And I snap my fingers to put the room back to its maximum brightness.
Wait, you told me that was you?
You know, you want to dance, cousin? Hey.
I don't know what's going on with myself. I'm so flustered.
And then I'll do the kiss her whisper.
It was you. Well, it helped. She did. She kissed me. Could you believe it?
And you folded. Clearly, you were on the ground. You could barely form a sentence right now. And you're supposed to be our king.
I'm sorry. Have you ever heard the story of my father when he met my mother?
But you didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish. I was going to say the apple doesn't fall from the trees, since your father was the same way, and as was mine.
Excuse me.
Yes, dear.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. My mother always tells me that my father's a very powerful man and that most men are scared of him, but that she's the only one that scares my father. So it's okay to be afraid of one woman as long as it's the woman. And with that, she just kind of turns around and follows the lead of everybody else.
In awe, in an absolute awe look, I look back at her, back to Damien, back to her, back to Damien.
I'm gonna look at Damien. I'm gonna look at Vesper, just like, well.
She's not wrong.
Okay, well, let's. God, fucking.
I give him a
get off.
I give him a kick in the ass as I say, "Shape up, let's go."
I have for you.
You sure you want to do that? Your guys' yin and yang armors ain't the greatest. Like,
we haven't learned that yet. We just know that there's something there. So I kick Damien in the ass like, let's go, come on.
Here's your hurdle.
Beat it.
All right. Ready, Damien?
Just a regular.
Just
Just a regular.
20, yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh God.
Oh.
Perfect.
I got guidance on Damien.
Nope.
Guidance on...
Perfect.
Jolly said, I'm not letting that happen.
Story
No.
time. Vesper, as you go to kick Damien, there is a force magnet, like almost a repulsion away from it. You don't actually make contact with him at all. You feel like a rebound. And it's not a lot. It doesn't hurt you at all. But it is noticeable that you don't make contact with him.
Do you feel that, cousin?
Damien, you would have not felt anything. You would have been like, no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, well.
Let's be on.
So, Yeah, that's weird. And I'm gonna put my hand on my head and just kind of scratch it and move forward. Does my armor come with a helmet, or am I helmetless? How does that? I don't think I asked about that.
I left the picture helmetless so you could decide.
I think that the cape comes with a hood rather.
If you want to
That's
just
how I
do
see
a
it.
cloak, then you can do a cloak.
Yeah. So armor with the cloak that has a hood. Yeah, I like that. Well, looks like another barracks of sorts.
I got a 14 on perception.
This does look like it's just a simple makeshift barracks. It does look like it hasn't been used in some time, though. Everything around here looks like it was hastily set up, and then for whatever reason, looks like it's been abandoned for about a week or two.
Moon.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, nothing. Just passing by.
Was that a
You got-
little giggle?
Maybe. What do you see, Whiskey?
Are we ready for the reveal?
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20 on the reveal?
Oh dear.
Shouting tells me going to be a good time.
It is.
Can I do an investigation on the water?
Yeah, go for it.
I also would like to know, if possible, are we like step in and we're in water, or are we on like a bridge?
So with the 23, right now you're passing through probably knee-deep water. It's a very shallow land bridge that you can cross right here, but the water is going over this area.
Would I notice this area, and could I get there?
Notice what area where?
The little like cove over here, across from the
Probably
Those
not
mushrooms.
with your armor and everything, because the water is unknown deep as you leave the land bridge you're on.
Do I see it though?
Probably, I don't know. You sight
How
angle.
far is it? Let's see. So I see the island though, is what I'm kind of.
Yeah, you could probably see that there's a cove there.
Then I would like to take advantage of. Never mind. 30 feet only. I think that is more than 30 feet. It is. Okay, never mind. Unless for the sake of roleplay, you're going to allow me to misty step over there.
Nope.
In that case, I move forward. Moon, make sure everyone's tagging with us. We don't want to separate too much.
Of course.
Keep an eye on my cousin.
Well, he wanted to watch the 6.
I bet you he did. As I take another step in.
You know him well, of course.
I would like to take a. I'm gonna go right. I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna go right. Oh. Oh boy. $15 on the room.
It looks like another hastily carved out mining room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that I'm in the 6 and just move.
And then I will take a step here, another step in, and
What the fuck?
yeah. And now with a 17 on the potential bone dragon room. Because I don't know, I got a feeling.
As you step into this room, there are carcass after carcass of dead scattered everywhere. All of them just absolutely sucked dry of any kind of fluids. Their faces just drawn taut. They look like they've been, for lack of a better term, just like juice boxed. And discarded.
Sisha, do you have any idea what any of this is?
The dead don't even have a whisper. It's like there's nothing to them. As she kind of runs her claw over the pile. Nothing. Not a scream or a whisper or anything. They're just husks. I don't know about you guys, but this room gives me the creeps.
Nellis,
Yeah.
will you forgive me?
Oh, come on. Really? These things?
Kind of the best way to know what happened? If you
It
don't want to, we
looks-
don't have to.
It looks painful, though. Like, terribly.
Yeah, it does not look pretty.
Like, at
But
least
you won't die.
That's well, we don't know that technically. If I look through my book, would
Can I
it
do-
tell me of sorts with what this is? Like, would I have known if this was black magic of sorts?
It doesn't innately scream black magic. I will say
Okay.
that.
Can I do a religion check?
Yeah.
You can do a religion check, but this does not give any of the classic sacrificial screaming either. This is more like a trash heap.
Benny, what do you make of this?
I don't like this, my dude. Something is feeding. And something's been eating a lot.
I also gifted everybody a 4 in chat.
I'll go ahead and get him added.
I am going to kick this door down. Actually, I lied. I am going to stealthily open this door.
As you push the door
And I
open,
have my cloak of camouflage, which will give me advantage on a stealth roll if needed. A stealth roll.
you come to a small alcove that looks like it was being used to transport goods into the caves. You see a tied up rowboat there, and you see several boxes of rations that have probably gone bad and other various necessities.
Is this locked?
It is not locked, but it is rations that have gone probably bad.
Well, I found our escape. Robo tied up here looks sturdy enough.
Good to know.
What about the other side?
What about this door here? Is this door locked?
It does not appear to be locked.
I'm gonna open it.
I'm gonna check the other side. Try to open at the same time.
Sure.
The two of you, as you open the doors, I need you to make a perception check at the same time.
Oh, baby. Give me that. 23 and a 20. All right.
Instantly, as you open the door,
What the? Got 6 arms. This crazy bitch. Guys, we may have some trouble in here.
Oh dear.
What is it?
you see a woman, for lack of a better term, with 6 arms, and she is feeding on a Duskholm soldier as she is literally draining. And you watch as this body is like pooling and constricting in until the body is just nothing more than the husks you've seen out in the lobby. But she has not yet paid any attention to you.
I'm gonna roll stealth with advantage because of my cloak. For an 18.
Whisker, is there something you would like to do? Also go in stealth.
Fair.
I am going to.
Now let's start the room.
Nellis is going to close this door. And he's going to put a bar kind of wedged up here as he pulls his shotgun out.
Rolled a 17 investigation on the desk.
As you glare at the desk, you see various alchemical contraptions and bubbling brews and potions and poisons of unknown stuff brewing.
I mean, the chaotic in me wants to put each one into my chalice. But we're gonna try
Can
and
I put them all in my backpack? No, I cannot.
It's a set up medical stand. It doesn't look like something that you can easily or stealthily move at this time.
This is a closed door here.
It's open. At least partially, where you were able to see her and see what she is doing. Damien. Or not Damien, Whisker. With your investigation, you find several Duskholm fleet movements. You find trade routes. You find force diagrams. You see airship lanes. You find maps that talk about force deployments. You find a bunch of intelligence laying on that table.
Okay. Can I put those in my bag so I can show them to? All right, I'm gonna put those in my bag so I can show them to Nellis and Damien and everybody else.
Damien. Damien.
Hey.
Listen. We were sent here to get soldiers and get a child, right?
Hey.
I think these are the soldiers, right?
Unfortunately, I think you are right.
We've got the child. Let's get the fuck out of here. Nothing said we had to kill that thing. Because I don't want to be...
better off to have that staying in here.
I don't necessarily want to be its next meal. You know what I mean? But do you think you could convince your cousin to let it live?
I doubt it.
I mean, he literally found a boat. We could get the fuck out of here.
I think it's not look pretty.
What do you see?
A mammoth of a thing. It's got.
Would I be able to see the whole thing?
Yeah, you would have gotten a good look at her.
It's this snake woman, six-armed creature with swords, and it's sucking down on something right now.
I want to make the decision for us. We all have to make the decision.
All right, here's the
We
deal.
always know that it will be here, but
Would I know the name of this creature?
I don't know. Have you done a history check?
Well, I can right now. How about a
Yep.
20?
Nice.
You would have
And that's the
known
name is a
immediately
Marilith.
as a Merilith.
It's a Marilith. Snake woman, 6 arms. It's a fearsome creature.
well, I'm not making the decision for us.
Lower body of a serpent, upper torso of a female, with 6 arms.
6 arms means a lot of attacks. Body of a snake means she probably moves fucking fast.
Who knows what she's got for abilities and magic as well, but you can't deny it. She'd make a great trophy for Gideon.
Yeah, well, we're gonna end up like the rest of these
Do you
people.
think that she's gonna be a problem for us later?
And that's exactly what my problem was going to say.
Whiskey, what'd you find on your side?
All I found was some papers and some routes and stuff like that. I'm gonna hastily pull out the paper, show it to everybody.
Trade routes, fleet movements, force deployments. This is good shit. This is kind of shit Magnus was asking us to get. This is going to help the Civil War.
outside all of this, there's like some kind of a medical alchemical thing. It's too heavy to move quietly though.
I mean, wait, we're missing somebody.
I put her in a room over there and shut the door.
Maybe she knows more about this creature, and if we stand a chance.
Hey, kid, come here. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a Merilith?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
But if she's the one that did that to those men, we should go. We should get out of here. There's a difference between dead and nothing.
Dun, 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 dun.
Don't you crit on 19s now?
Yeah. But I think that's only for attacks.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, do you think we could take him? Whatever it is?
We can always try and come back another day to slay the beast.
If the beast is even still here, if it knows we have the documents, it may move and do something else.
I will say that
To
this was
somebody
a
else.
garrison. There was over 1,000 men in these caves. And we've seen none of them.
Aye.
All
Not
we've
one to run
seen
from a
are
fight, but
demons.
I say we leave.
All in favor of leaving, say aye.
I'm with team get the hell out of here. We did our part.
That's two. Val?
Whiskey, Damien?
I'm never one to run from a fight. But if that is what the group chooses, I will choose to run. Whiskey.
Listen, if the group says we go, let's go.
Fine. Let's be on our way. Quietly now.
Make for the boats.
In. Come on.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Miss Bavel, let's go.
Come on.
What do you think? What do you think, Benny?
I don't want to be sucked dry, my dude. The rest of them say go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Besides, if you die, I die. And the rest of them aren't going to be here to help you. They're leaving.
Pussy.
Fucker.
Let's go, Damien.
I follow you. And
may-
don't you even fucking think about it. Walk through the door on my right. Now. Your king orders you to do so.
You know me so well, you son of a bitch.
Your king orders you to go walk through that. Thank you.
I really.
Everyone on the boat.
I cut the rope and I pushed the boat away before Moon jumps on. I'm just kidding. Let's do it. Let's get on. It's fine. I should do it though.
Too late.
I know. You guys are no
What's that,
fun.
Whiskey? As I'm gonna kind of hop on here and try and push off.
I think we're too heavy.
I think he just locked the door.
Yes,
Lock
I
the
did.
door. He's making sure I can't go back in, and it can't get to
I'm
us.
making sure that thing can't get to us.
How long does that last?
Forever.
You can set a password that's spoken within 5 feet. of the object to suppress for a minute. Otherwise, it's impassable until it's broken or it's dispelled or suppressed.
Oh, okay. So it's fucking locked. All right.
Yeah,
With
like it's done until I say so, or
All
it
right.
gets broke.
With that being said, you are now on the boat. You can go left out to the coast, or you can go right and into the cave.
Put your vote in now.
I say right.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Right further into the cave.
Yeah.
Aye,
Which could fuck us because he didn't arcane lock any other doors. You should have arcane locked it in its room while you were stealthily while it was in there.
I probably should have, but I didn't think about it at the time.
Okay, now
First
that we have
stop.
a moment to regroup. What is this?
Well,
Investigation.
Vesper, it looks like a chest.
Well, it looks like a thing.
It could be a thing.
As you investigate the sea washed chest, it looks like it's been here for quite a while. Barnacles cover it. Looks like the lock would be easy to get open.
I'll
Can I
pick it.
Okay, I was gonna say, can I break the lock?
Thieves' tools. Let me just click on them here.
Where's the hellhound?
You find a skull.
Ugh. Gross. Anybody want this? I don't.
A skull of what?
Yeah. As
It
a death
just
knight, skulls
says-
intrigue me.
A skull.
Moon does
Of
not
like
want
a
it.
person, an animal.
Whiskey, do you want to drink it again?
I'm gonna say a human skull because it doesn't say anything other than a skull on the loot table. It is a nat 1, so sorry, take it or leave it, I suppose.
Right.
I'll fucking take it.
All right. Add 1 human skull to your list. As you all get back on the boat and journey to the other spot in the cave that can be gotten to by this boat. Okay. Moon, as you're first off the boat and you begin to investigate the area, you find the remains of what looks like a dead adventurer. He was a large, almost giant of a person. It looks like he's been here for some time. And you see a massive sword laying on the ground in front of him. A large water bladder and a backpack.
She wants to look through the backpack.
Okay. Okay, I can make that work for Moon. Moon, you begin to pull out these large leather straps, and they're held together by several rings until finally you find a large shoulder pauldron. And you pull it all out and you begin to lay it out on the ground, and you realize that you found barbarian armor. In particular, you found leather scale armor.
It probably wouldn't fit her if it's a barbarian, and especially if this guy's huge.
Correct. But the leather pieces from barbarians are known to be some of the best quality known in the world. Harvest from the hides of ancient mammoths high up in the mountains. This leather is almost impenetrable, and perhaps Moon could fashion armor from these large leather straps.
Hey, Whiskey. Do you think that you could help me make this into armor that fits me?
Well, yeah, I mean, I can make it into armor. I could build you a bag. I could. You want a cloak made out of it?
Well, I think something I could put under my nice gold robes. It could be almost like hidden armor.
Ooh. I got an idea.
Slow. As Vesper goes up towards the sword, always drawn to the weapons of war. This is a massive greatsword for a normal man. However, this giant of an adventurer probably wielded it in one hand. But as you pick it up, it takes a lot from you to wield it in two hands. It is a massive thing.
No, does she think I could throw this in your bag for later?
I mean, yeah, of course. What are you going to do with such a big thing? You thinking about switching up and going greatsword?
Perhaps we could break it down into two different weapons.
Always looking for making swords out of swords, huh?
You know, one can never have too many. Especially if I really am going to take on the title of Death Knight. Can never have too many tools to make death happen.
Yeah, you're going to be walking around here with a sword in your mouth one day. As Nellis.
Don't tempt him, Nellis.
Listen, I'll make it happen. Don't you? I asked that before I even started the campaign.
Nellis, I could already imagine Vesper asking Whiskey to make him a mouthpiece that could fit onto a sword handle. And he would ask me day in and day out to help him train so he could become proficient in using
How would that even work? Your mouth is never going to be strong enough to swing a sword.
Have you seen the way Vesper runs his mouth?
I mean, that is also fair.
Whiskey's already got an idea in mind, it seems.
Let's not stay here as long as we have to.
Well, I mean, I wasn't talking I wasn't thinking in three sword style, but maybe I don't know, a sword sheath that can hold, multiple swords instead of just one.
What, so that he can choose which one he wants to pull out in combat? Like a fucking revolver of swords, like sing.
You know, I've seen that before. But it was with arrows, not swords.
Either way.
Anywho,
yeah,
get
yeah.
this in there and let's move. Throw it in.
And with that, everybody gets back on the boat. As the boat sets sail back out of the cave. Whoop. I only grabbed one person of that somehow.
Damien!
Damien!
No, he's
Damien!
drowning!
Damien,
He
take
never
off!
learned how to swim!
He's in full armor!
You got my yucking money, Damien?
As you take off in the boat up the river, out of the
Go
cave,
ahead.
you come to that rope bridge. The boat will pass underneath of it. And you continue out. And just as you get towards the end, somehow only grabbed one
Damien!
person again.
Damien!
There's a ever so slight water drop, and boom, as the rowboat falls out into open ocean.
Somebody grab Nellis quick!
Ah.
I'm gonna turn towards the opening because we know that this is the deity's opening, and I'm just gonna kind of do a salute and put a hand on my chest and kind of bow, almost like bow my head.
As
we
you
pass
do
by.
that, you see as Eloquin comes out of the opening, full wings spread, and begins to fly higher and higher into the air. And she lets out that dragon roar as she takes off across the sea.
A beautiful creature she is.
Our new sigil for when we rebuild.
Aye.
Symbol of hope.
Maybe we could find somebody to sew it on to our clothes or armor, or paint it onto our armor. Who knows?
Well, we already have it. She magically put it on already.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And with that, after several hours of rowing, you guys have rowed down the coastline, and you see the ship that you came in on moored along the coast. You pull yourselves up onto its deck, and the guy who is to be your chauffeur. It's about damn time. I thought you guys had died in there.
Perhaps we should have.
Well, you've only been in there for like a month now.
A month?
Come again.
We only had a month to get the ship ready. We gotta go.
Yeah. Some Duskholm guys come and found me about a fortnight ago. Said they met a bunch of adventurers that sent him this way. I didn't know what else to do with them, but they said Magnus's name, so I took him back home. And so, Magnus sent me back here. I've been coming back every other week or so, hoping to see y'all here, and there you are. You just happened to catch me while I was here.
But we only came in a day ago.
You've been gone in that mountain for a month.
Ah, fuck us. Why does it always happen to us?
I don't understand. How is time manipulated in here?
I don't know. But it looks like you all have looks like you all have come out of that mountain filthy rich, that's for sure. sure you got a whole boatload of stories to tell us too. All right, well, back to camp with y'all.
Boatload of stories. You want to see a magic trick?
God damn it, Tim. And with that,
I'm letting you know that when I get ready to use it, I'm gonna ask whoever we're fucking fighting that.
you want to see a magic trick? Abracadabra.
Jolly, I just want to break session real quick and say, since we probably won't see that map for a little bit, that was a fantastic map, man.
Dude,
That was an
Fuck
awesome.
yeah.
That was an awesome map.
I'm gonna say F all you for not wanting to fight. Always fight.
Moon would have fucking died.
You just got.
I probably would have died
wouldn't
with
gotten
her
the
this
things right
time.
away. You know, we don't know. We don't even know what the health was.
I mean,
We don't even know what it was.
I wasn't ready to find out.
Who says we had to fight it? Maybe we could have befriended it.
Well,
Maybe I could have asked it if it wanted to see a magic trick.
well, so, let's find your father.
Dad.
Oh, look, there he is.
I forgot that this
But
map is so.
Magnus-
I thought we'd lost you to the mountain. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Are you all right? I'm fine. I feel that you're still. Yep, I still have them. Well, some things don't change. We're just glad to have you. Well, I'm just glad that you all made it back in one piece. It took a while longer than I expected it would for y'all, but I see you found some soldiers on the way and brought my daughter home. So the deal's a deal. That airship is yours and all the resources to get her ready.
You hear that, Whiskey?
Something you're not telling us, though.
Well,
What's with that fucking mountain? They said we were gone for months. We were only in there a day. And there was a fucking Merilith in there.
a Merilith. Is that true?
Yeah.
Who would lie about that?
Did you kill it?
I wanted to, but everyone voted to get your daughter back first.
Well,
Happy with that decision?
I am happy with the decision. Meredith is nothing to tangle with, that's for sure. I was just hoping to be able to take that mountain and use it as a stronghold. But
Which was once a stronghold, I'll tell you that, but there's nothing in there left except the Merilith.
I don't see how you could have much use for a mountain as a stronghold when the mountain manipulates time.
Or it's the Merilith. But we won't know now, will we? Right, Magnus?
the mountain manipulates the time. And everybody that goes in is there for a lot longer than when they come out. You can send troops in there who have no experience and train them for years inside the mountain. When they come out, it's only been a few days for them, you know? Oh well. I guess Sir Magnus can have it. Or Merilith can have it.
Oh, I'm not opposed to going back and murdering that bitch.
It's not for you to worry about.
And it's not for you to tell me what to do.
I and me and you have some words to discuss. You're being untruthful about some things that I'm going to find out. Where would you like to go talk?
I don't know what you're meaning. I've been nothing but truthful to you.
Aye. We're going to find out. Tell me what you know of Snowhead Island.
It's way out there. Way out there. And it's a place of
Asking about
pirates.
its geography.
What do you want to know then? It's a harbor for pirates. Ilk of poor kind.
You watch your tongue.
The only people who go to Snowhead are those who don't make it in any other society anywhere else. And they cross that treacherous ass fucking icy water for a chance not to be chased anywhere else. I know Duskcomb fleets don't even go across there. It's not worth the damn pillage, that's for sure.
Aye. My people would probably destroy yours. I understand your confusion and your haste to not send people there.
I don't know what you mean by your people. Nobody's people live there. They're all squatters and vagrants and just they're nobody. It's lawless up there. It's it's Sodom and Gomorrah, you know?
You're lucky I don't take your tongue.
Yeah. I don't know what I've said to offend him. He asked about the place and I told him what I know. And the truth is, it's all criminal scum that move up there. Long, very far away. Nobody goes up there. Nobody bothers them. Guess they get their new life in the icy tundra.
What we know is actually not for me to say, but take good care of her.
Hi. Thanks for bringing her back to me in one piece. And I hope she wasn't an unlucky charm.
Unlucky.
And by
I
the
would
way,
say she's quite the opposite.
Circe, where is your cat? They, when they kidnapped me, they put it in a bag and threw it overboard. Well, you'll find him again. He'll make it to land and find you. I know he will. I just miss him. Since your other comrades seem to be less inclined to talk right now, for whatever reasons, did you happen to find any of the other items I'd asked about? In fact,
We did
yeah.
find-
Here. And Nellis will open up his bag. He'll pull out that chest. Whiskey! I think you also found some paperwork too, didn't you?
Yeah, I found some trade routes and just a whole lot of things.
All of this stuff in the chest is all about supply, mineral rights, and trade agreements with some sort of BAM Enterprises out of Elkhead. Some of our party members remember the name from back in the Elranthian days. Yeah. It is, it's their old territory. Why did Duskholm keep the name? I don't know. To be honest, I guess it was just easier than redoing paperwork or something. Something to have to do about, trying to be peaceful to the locals to make them stay. It was bad taste all around. It didn't work anyway. Anybody that survived those attacks, though, they scattered anyway. Wait, is that why he was asking about Snowhead? Does he think a bunch of his people went up there for the winter?
Not for the winter. To escape Duskholm.
Is he gonna go up there to Snowhead and try to reclaim some long-lost empire? Is that his plan?
There is no plan. Not right now.
Well, alright, well, you've all held up your end of the bargain. Whatever resources you need, Whisker, to get the ship up and going, just let me know. I'm sure, I'm sure Clara's been working on this ship all this time, and I'm sure she's got it quite underway. So.
Is there something about Snowhead that we should know?
I've never been there myself. I've only ever heard the rumors of it being a hellishly frozen landscape. Jagged icy rocks. Icebergs as large as mountains slamming into the coastline all the time. Earthquakes. It's not a nice place. Inhospitable at best. The sun only shines there like 3 hours. Nothing grows there. I don't know how they feed themselves. They'll probably go there and find nothing but ghost towns, to be honest. I don't know what he expects to find there.
We don't know what to expect. That is just why he is asking.
Alright, well, if you need anything else from me, you know where to find us.
Much appreciated.
So what's the game plan, kid? Off to the workshop?
Off to the workshop to see how much Carla's got done on the ship.
Alright, well,
Mommy?
I'll see you out there in a little bit, alright? I'll haul the rest of them out there.
All right.
Moon, why don't you go check on Damien? I'm sure he'd enjoy your company right now.
Is he feeling unwell?
I just got a feeling. Nellis, you should come with me.
Yeah, that's probably a smart idea.
Damien, Vesper said I should come and see you. Are you okay?
I suppose.
This
I've
is bad.
waited. God, I can't even tell you how many years it's been now.
Wow.
I suppose I could wait a little longer.
Your people are strong like you. I'm sure they would be able to survive that island. And if they've been surviving this long, I'm sure they can continue until we are able to safely help them.
Let's hope, Moon. I've longed for my people for a very long time now.
I can see. Hope can be a cruel thing, can't it?
Aye. Can be. But it can also be a blessing.
Much agreed.
Let's catch up with the others.
How you holding up, Nellis?
Apparently real poor. Apparently this mask is the only thing keeping my body moving.
Something we need to look into. Precisely why I brought you to Lila here.
To me?
Lila? Hello.
Yes?
You remember you said if I found anything interesting and spiritual to bring your way?
Of course.
And I just grab Nellis's mask and take it off.
Nellis's body just right into the sand.
And then I put it back on.
Okay.
So, we found Nellis in an astral form, per se. And I was able to bind his soul before passing on to this mask. We haven't been able to find a way to put him back, or at least a way to prevent his body from, or whatever it's doing.
You soul-bound your friend to the mask because he was astral walking? Dying?
He was dying. See, he made a deal with... Anyway, he made a deal and... Basically, you tell it, Nellis. You made your deal.
You know when you take that thing off and put it back, it makes my head hurt, right? Ugh.
No, I'm sorry, but I need to... I'm trying to help you. You know that.
Anyway... I made a deal with a contract devil a long time ago. Well, for some extra lives. And I didn't pay up. And I've been on the run for a while. And I guess he caught up with me in the mountain. And I guess that's what happens when apparently we spend a month in a place. You know, contract devils tend to catch up with you when you're static. Anyway, I guess he grabbed me from one plane and yanked me through a whole lot of other planes, and a part of me got left behind. And they bound the part of me that they found to this death mask. And it pulled my soul from whatever plane I was in to this plane and attached it to this mask. And then another one of my party members decided that he was going to make a deal with the contract devil and get me to come back for another life. Except the contract devil brought my body back, but he couldn't bring my soul back to my body because it was already bound to the mask. And that somehow didn't breach the contract that he had signed So now my body and the mask have to be together all the time for me to work, or else I fall out when the mask falls off. And also I'm molting.
He also could possess other things. If I put the mask on, say, a dead body, which is his favorite thing to do recently.
No, it's not. Don't tell her that. That's not.
Anyway, he can animate the object. So he can animate inanimate things. It's a lot to take in.
Wow. I didn't know that soul binding was possible. That is some dark magic. How did you even do that?
Remember the book I showed you?
Yes.
I did what I had to do to save my friend. With the help of.
But you told me that this book you didn't understand it. You couldn't read it. How did you read enough of this to understand soul binding, to successfully soul bind your friend to a mask?
One learns over time.
I don't believe you. Circe did this, didn't she?
I don't deny it.
You let her have this book, didn't you?
She helped me. I never gave it to her.
Christ. What else did she touch?
I pulled my sword out.
What in God's name is this?
Well, you see, my weapon got damaged, and she repaired it into this.
Its aura is bleeding. Or it's dead? Bleeding. I have no idea. It's obscene. It's unnatural. It's both dead and alive at the same moment. It hums with dead energies? She did this. She touched your sword and turned it into this?
Well, I fought something, and it broke my sword, or at least chipped it. And while we were fighting some other demons, she took this sword, because I wasn't using it, for protection, and when she gave it back, she had... I'd say reforged, but I wouldn't even call it that.
I don't know what she did to this thing. It's like necromancy of metallurgy. It's magic's undone and in discovery and reversed. She necromancied a sword. But it's not... I don't even know. Did she touch anything else with those? Her fingers. Did she touch anything else? Did she change anything else?
No, I did see her poking through the mask.
She poked through the mask?
Quite literally.
Her powers are growing. What was she trying to do?
She had said she was trying to rebind the soul to the body.
Obviously, she did not succeed. Interesting.
No, but we could do this thing now, and I'll grab it and slightly pull it away, but not completely off.
Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop, stop. Hold it there. Wow. As Lila looks between the mask and Nellis's face, I literally see your soul. It's stretched between the mask and his body. She may not have succeeded, but its seams are there. She may have been on she may have been on the right track. If nothing else, at least it might make the bond between the mask and your body a little better. Interesting. Well, you definitely brought me something interesting to think about.
Well, and then there's all this craziness. We got my new armor. Damien got new armor. It's just...
Yes. As
and
Lila
then the
reaches
mountain
up
controls time.
and she puts her hand on your armor across your chest, and she kind of swipes her hand and follows the curvature of your chest as she runs a hand down your abs of where the plate is, following the lines of it. It's very interesting. You know, this armor, you know, it's forged in... It's forged in obsidian steel, correct?
Yes.
You know that practice is a death ritual.
Yes.
All right. Just know that in civilized company you will be branded, much like your monk friend. Only she doesn't wear hers on her sleeve. You'll be known as a death worshipper, whether you are or not.
So be it. And who knows, maybe one day I shall.
The armor does suit you. It's weird it fits you so near perfect. Anyway. At least you were able to pull something worth something out of that mountain. And you brought Circe back to Magnus.
And it controls time, and we've lost a month of preparation in the process.
More like 30-ish days. 34, but who's counting?
I don't know, it was only a day and maybe 2 days for us.
Really? Wow. That's incredible. You hear stories about things like that. The time distortions and the demons when they encroach. But you don't quite believe it until somebody actually makes it back.
Well then, I'll tell you that mountain has way more on my necklace. I cannot hold a candle to it.
Time turners. That's a fun little trinket. Have you ever used it?
Not yet.
It's kind of like a misty step, if you are familiar with that spell. Only it's really requires it requires you to go back to where you came, you know?
Back to where I came.
Yeah,
How
so
far back?
well, depends on how far the turner will let you go. But let's say sometime you make a jump and you don't quite get to the other side. spin the turner. See if you make it back before you jumped. If nothing else, maybe you just keep spinning the turner and keep falling forever.
Sounds like a fun trick. We also found these crazy mushrooms, but we'll see how that turns out.
Anyway.
But, I'll let you come up with some type of game plan. I know that we've been working together since we've landed, so...
Well, let me put some thought into your friend here. I've never even heard of somebody successfully soul binding to an object, let alone returning the soul from the object back to a body. So...
Definitely going to be a project. But what about the body? Do you have anything... Do we have to worry about possible decay, or... Like, how do I...
He smells rather ripe already.
Well, we've been in a cave for, I guess, 30 days, you said.
Yeah, but it shouldn't have been that long for you all in there. Out here, yeah, but in there? No.
You hear that, Nellis? You need a shower.
Yeah. I could tell. They smell like last week's seafood buffet.
Bleh.
All right. I've had enough. I'm gonna go wash up.
Thank you, Lila.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing you. Take care of that one. He's a special case.
Well,
Hi. I just realized something, Damien.
hi.
You know, earlier when we were in the cave and we saw those mushrooms that I said were deadly.
Hi.
Ironically, I'm immune to them.
Interesting.
Yeah, I
Have you? I didn't mean to pry, but you had a moment with the one behind you.
what happened now? Say again.
Have you had a moment to talk with the one behind you?
Yeah, bitch!
Mm,
I've been
the
back
one
and you ain't
behind
even
me?
said hi one fucking time!
who are you talking about?
Me!
Mora.
Down here! Hello?
Where is it? Who? Where? I don't see him.
You don't see anything right there?
Can you point me in the right direction? I mean,
Literally the square above you.
no, don't see it.
Refresh your screen, maybe.
He's in disbelief. Don't you go for a swim over there. I'm watching you.
Oh shit! Whoa, Carter, where'd you come from?
Hi! Hi, there you are!
Carter, what are you doing?
Carter, where have you been? I've
Yo.
missed you so much.
Yo, your black cat come yanked me off a fucking ship and brought me out some
Yeah.
tent thing into a fucking dungeon. Man, I ain't seen you in fucking forever.
Carter, I thought you were gone.
Been right here. Been waiting for you on the boat.
Carter, I missed you so much, man.
Well, I miss you too, but then you act like I ain't even here.
Give me a hug.
Fuck yeah! Give me them titties!
You know how hard it is to go on voyages without you, Carter.
Well, I'm glad you're finally having your moment.
It's Carter, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Whisker.
Yes, Carter's back. I'm happy that you two are getting along again. You know what else is back, by the way?
What?
Moon's Idol.
Are you serious?
Damien here, as I bump Damien, told Whiskey to go and get it.
As I'm kind of just kicking the dirt on the bridge.
And I'm not sure if you heard Val.
Moon is gonna pull it out.
I'm gonna lean into Val's ear and be like, and they kissed.
What?
And they
Oh
were
my God.
roommates.
Wait, you mean Damien and Moon?
Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna wink.
Oh man, the Queen of Aranthian.
Oh,
Ah.
you smell.
So
Let's see. How do you
wait,
smell?
wait.
Nature
Before
or
you say-
survival?
Oh, do nature.
Sure. How do you smell,
Me-
Nellis?
Before you say that, Vesper, speaking of smells, and you remember those mushrooms that I was just telling Damien, so I just remembered I have something called Nature's Ward, and I'm immune to poison and disease.
That
So
is amazing.
those mushrooms, they really don't affect me.
Are you saying
Isn't
we
that
should go
amazing?
back to the mountain? Because I'd love to.
I would love to go gather some more.
That's gonna be we're gonna have to put a hold on that one. Vesper, with your 20 on nature, Nellis smells a lot better. A lot better, in fact. He smells like a sea breeze. But he hands you his arm.
We need to find you a body.
It fell off in the water. I don't know what to do.
You need to remain calm. I need to remain calm. As I throw the hand up in the air.
God, Dad. Nellis.
Yeah?
Can we talk to the healer? Have you talked to the healer?
She
passed out.
Nellis is gonna reach down and pick his arm up off of the bridge.
I will fix this. I promise.
Here you go, Nellis. Let's just make a visionary arm of flowers. That way
Wait,
you don't have
I'm gonna
to think
touch.
about it.
How does the necklace work? Is it me to going back in time, or I touch something and it goes back in time?
It's you going back in time. It's like Misty Step, but you can only go to where you were. It's like reverse Misty Step.
Gotcha.
So instead of you going to a place you can see, it's like I can only go back to a place I was.
Gotcha. I was hoping I could touch Nellis's arm and put it back in place.
No.
Well, maybe I put it in my chalice and you could drink it and it'll regrow.
I think we should talk to the girl who
Let me go see what
has
Lila says.
necromancy.
Lila,
We have to try again.
What?
I mean, Nellis, you don't really
Nellis's
need...
arm fell off.
Okay.
Yeah, Nellis, you don't really need your arm, you know?
He was cleaning up in the water, and then he came up and like pulled on my cape, and then he handed me his hands, literally his arm.
We should go find him and find Cirsa and the healer. And
Come with me, Miss Fields. I need your help. Stat!
okay, let's go. What's going on?
Everybody, find Cirsa immediately.
I heard.
Means now.
I heard my name. I'm needed.
I hand her Nellis's arm.
Oh. This is, we need to get off the bridge. Yes, everyone to the medical tent, quickly.
I'm just gonna try and pick Nellis up very carefully.
His leg falls off.
Interesting. Okay. Anyway. With that being said, as Lilla and Dr. Fields and Circe gather around Nellis, watching as his newly necrotic arm has fallen from his body, his friends gathered around, that is where we're going to go ahead and end this session today. So, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I love your face, and we will be back next Sunday for the continuation of the homebrew campaign, Edge of the Map. In the meantime, I love your face, and we'll see you next time. Good night.